Stephen A., it appears this is becoming a two-horse race for Rookie of the Year. Who do you think it is at this moment?
For me, it's Donovan Mitchell. And I'm not trying to imply that I would want Donovan Mitchell over Ben Simmons in terms of building a franchise, because I think Ben Simmons is a jump shot away from being the second coming of LeBron. This brother is on that level. But in terms of a rookie campaign, their first year in the NBA playing basketball, that is, Donovan Mitchell, as far as I'm concerned, is sensational. He's my Rookie of the Year right now. I don't think there's any question about it. When I look at Donovan Mitchell, it's not just that they've won 10 straight. It's the moments that I've seen him take over games. It's the points that he's dropped, which is 40-plus on a few occasions this year. He's just 6'3" out of Louisville, 13th overall pick. The brother is special, and he goes after it. He is what I wanted to see in terms of personality, makeup, in terms of his basketball persona. That's what I wanted to see from Lonzo Ball. In terms of the accuracy or whatever, you can work on it, but I wanted to see that level of aggression. Donovan Mitchell has it. He's leading the Jazz in scoring. They're a game and a half out of the 8th spot in the Western Conference. Ben Simmons is in the East. And when I look at the Eastern Conference, obviously it's not the Western Conference. I got to take into account the level of competition. I got to take into account the ball being in your hands and you being able to close. Donovan Mitchell, to me, is that dude. He is going to be the star of the Utah Jazz for years to come. Of course, you could say the same for Ben Simmons. It helps that you have Joel Embiid, no doubt about that. And we all know Ben Simmons, 6'10", ball handling skills, passing skills, basketball IQ. He's special. But in terms of what we're seeing on the court, on-court productivity for this particular rookie campaign, my vote goes to Donovan Mitchell.
Stephen A., do you think that we should have co-Rookies of the Year?
Well, listen, I'm not a strong advocate of that. I would prefer in a perfect world to pick one or the other. But it is a precedent that has been set years ago when Grant Hill and Jason Kidd walked away with co-Rookie of the Year awards. And considering the trepidation that exists as it pertains to these two combatants for this award, I wouldn't mind it. I would prefer to pick one over the other, and I'm already on the record saying Donovan Mitchell. It's not because I believe that Donovan Mitchell is better than Ben Simmons, not by a long shot. Ben Simmons is a superstar in the making, the second coming of LeBron James once he gets a jump shot and can hit a few more free throws, even though LeBron ain't that great from the free throw line. That's the one impediment to his game as far as I'm concerned. But back to Donovan Mitchell, I think that people get lost in the shuffle here. Yes, Ben Simmons has been exceptional during this trip, but I would remind Max Kellerman, for example, that he's the one that brought up through this winning streak. The lone playoff team that the Philadelphia 76ers have beaten is the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that's after they nearly surrendered a 30-point first-half lead. You know what? So it's been a bunch of suspect teams that they've gone against. Secondly, when you look at Donovan Mitchell, he is a true rookie, and I'm not going to bring that up too much because it's not like I think that should be held against Ben Simmons just because he didn't play a game last year. I don't care that he got drafted last year. He didn't play a game, and that's what matters. So to me, he is still a rookie. But I will say this. Donovan Mitchell came straight out of college, was handed the ball as the #1 option with limited help, and guided the Utah Jazz to more than 47 wins. Over the last 34 games or so, Max, I think they're 29-5 in their last 34 games. Everybody's been talking about the Sixers winning streak. Have we seen what the Utah Jazz are doing? Not only that, they're in the West, not the East. And there is no Joel Embiid and J.J. Redick and those boys on Utah's squad. Not to say that they're scrubs, but they're not. They're not on that squad. So I take all of those things into consideration, and I can't ignore what I've seen Donovan Mitchell do in the Western Conference.
You have not been fit. Don't fucking lie, you fucking lying ass. Always fucking lying.
What happened?
I'm really a ride or die ass bitch.
Try to live life lavish. She ain't fucking with no average. I'm in love with the top. I done ran through the guap when I walk in bag it. Top this a picture like magic. On the go, gotta have it. Fuck your hoe like a savage. Fuck your hoe like a savage. All that ice, all the carrots. That's your hoe, how she word. Look down at my phone, it's 3 a.m. and all these missed calls came from you. I've been up 3 days, it's something about this cat that made me fall through. Look down at my phone, it's 3 a.m. and all these missed calls came from you. I've up 3 days, it's something about this cash that made me. Now I gotta have it, for the cash turn to a savage. No love on time, baby, check out the fashion. Fuck, I might take the best straight to the casket. Pulling up, send me the addy. Throw up this cash, watch it fall to the floor. Just down in the H, running candy. Pour up a cup, rest in peace to Big Mo. Gotta watch my back, I'm not just anybody. No, I'm not average. Fucking hoe like a savage. All that ice, all the carrots. That shit hoe like she worried. Look down at my phone, it's 3 a.m. and all these missed calls came from you. I've been up 3 days, it's something about this cash that made me fall through. Look down at my phone, it's 3 a.m. and all these missed calls came from you. I've been up 3 days, it's something about this cash that made me.
What it is, tell me what do you feel? When I get in your face, ain't no talking. 5 missed calls, ring no alarm. Shorty be talking forever, we ballin'. Hop in the bed and fuck to the morning. Give you some head, you running in the morning. Whole lot of money, you want it, I'm on it. Tribulations, murder right at the corner. I 10 for the throw you so much you can't handle. Account at the bottom, it ran up. Police gave me a case with my hand up. I'ma live like a daughter, I stand up. Headed to where you be at. I'ma fall and jump in and I I approach and I get in your head. Bringing up shit that somebody done said.
All that ice, all the carrots. That shit hoe like she worried. Look down at my phone, it's 3 a.m. and all these missed calls came from you. I've been up 3 days, it's something about this cash that made me fall through. Look down at my phone, it's 3 a.m. and all these missed calls came from you. I've been up 3 days, it's something about this cash that made me.